going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I've got some good information here. If any of you ever scratch your cornea, make sure you eat healthy foods. Fresh fruits and vegetables that are rich in vitamins A and C may help with your vision. Foods such as sweet potatoes, apricots, and carrots are rich in nutrients for the eyes. Also says baked beans, almonds and cashews, beef liver, and salmon, low-fat milk, yogurt, ricotta cheese, mangoes, spinach, all kinds of good stuff, huh? Yeah, it says wear sunglasses, remove contact lenses. So I don't have contact lenses, but I tell you what, guys, you know, I somehow managed to scratch my cornea while I was sleeping. You know, I went to bed and I was fine. And then I woke up at like, I don't know, 11:30. And I was like, oh, there's something in my eye. And I started blinking. And I jumped right up. You know, I was like, head down, blinking, trying, like whatever it is to fall out. And, you know, I rubbed my eye a little bit. And then I ran to the bathroom and started hosing it off with the shower head, trying to like blink it out. And it was excruciating, like that, excruciating pain. Never felt pain like that before. It was so bad that the pain was so bad it was making my stomach turn, and shit you not, I was like rocking back and forth, and my leg was doing this because I was in so much pain. And it instantly attacks your nasal passages, and it just mucus builds up, and it's like in your tearing. It's horrendous. So I don't know, I waited until like midnight, and I was like, dude, I can't handle this anymore. I can't. So I drove myself to the ER, sat in the waiting room for 3 hours. Then they finally brought me in the back, and then waited there on a bed for another hour and a half. And then the doctor comes in, and he puts these eye drops in my eyes, and it was like, oh, instant relief. And I'm like, what is that? And he's like, oh, you can't have this. This is, it was like something cane. It was like a Novocaine type thing, but for your eye. He's like, it's not good for your eye, but for this purpose, you know, that's what we use it for. But you can't have this stuff. And I'm like, damn. Really? I can't just have what's left in that little bottle you have there? Nope. So he put the Novocaine in my eye so that he could work on it without me squinting, and he could actually open my eye. So he opened my eye, looked inside, make sure that there was nothing in there. And then he took this little tab that had orange on it, and he went and he wiped it on my eyeball. And all of a sudden, all I could see was orange out of one eye. And then he looked in and he's like, yep. Oh, you scratched it good, too. And I'm like, great. They didn't give you anything for pain or anything like that. Instead, the nurse comes in and pulls my eyelid down and squeezes a big blob of this cream right in my eye. And she's like, now blink. And I'm blinking, and all I can see is just fog. Ugh. It's an antibiotic. And they gave me a prescription for the antibiotic cream, and I'm like, dude, don't bother. I'm not going to get it filled. Because there ain't no way in hell I'm going to be able to get cream in my own eye. It's just, it won't happen. I'm telling you it won't happen. I'll have to come back here for you guys to put it in. So, but they gave me all this literature, which I didn't know, that there's a lot of good foods that you can eat to help. So I came home and swallowed a bunch of vitamins, because it says vitamins. And I think, honestly, if you scratch your cornea, the best thing for it is sleep. But that was the tricky part, is because I could not close my eye. Because when I closed my eye, it was excruciating. So I'm sitting at my desk this morning around like 6:30, right when I got out of the hospital. And I was exhausted because I got like 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep. And I'm sitting here trying to keep my eyes open. I had lights off. I had the monitors on dim because any light just, it hurts. Like bright lights were really painful. But I'm sitting here on my computer trying to keep my eyes open. But I'm falling asleep, and I kept trying to, like, I'm sitting in here looking like a junkie, man, like nodding out, you know what I mean? It was just, it was a rough night. And then I finally figured out, I don't know how I figured this out. I was just messing with things. I was desperate for sleep. So I figured out that if I pushed up on my eyebrow right here, I could close my eye and there was no pain. But as soon as I released my eyebrow, instant pain in my eye. So I'm like, okay. I went in my room and I put my palm against my eyebrow, in between my pillow and my head, and pushed up on my eyebrow, closed my eye, and went to bed and slept for like 4 hours. And when I woke up, it felt much, much better. I would say like 30% better, you know, after just 4 hours of sleep. So I'm really hoping that tonight I can get a full 8 hours of sleep and wake up in the morning, and it should probably be good. But they say that scratched corneas, they tend to last for 1 to 2 days, I believe it said. Yeah. Corneal abrasions. Small scratch may heal in 1 to 2 days. Deeper scratches, yeah, well, I got a deep one, I think, so. Obviously, you gotta look for yellow or green drainage. That would be fun. I'm sure that's a good sign. But yeah, it's the craziest thing, man. Because if you get something in your eye, even if you get it out, it still feels like there's something in your eye. That's the tricky part. So, I mean, if you're sure you got whatever it is out, then you may not need to go to the hospital if you scratched your cornea. I would say the best thing is to just try to sleep it off if you can. But then again, it's your vision, so it never really hurts. It's just an expensive trip to the ER, and hours and hours and hours, but yeah, it's not fun. It is not fun. And it's like, yeah, it's not like I did it at work and I had something get in my eye. Somehow something got in my eye when I was sleeping. I don't know how that works, but yeah, anyways, I just felt like a chair. See you later.